How's it going, guys? A lot of big upgrades today. I'll try to go through it pretty quickly, and then afterwards we'll see how things are looking against Searing Exarch as things currently sit. The first thing I did today was I wanted to upgrade my belt. My old one was pretty bad. I think, yeah, it's sitting here. Like, it wasn't max life, wasn't max chaos res. I was like, you know what, I can upgrade that, so bought a better belt. Then I put a couple fertile catalysts on it, the ones I had, but that's an upgrade. Small one, but we went with it. Then I got my chest 6 linked, and I got a quality is not increased defenses, so get me an extra little bit of life on it. Got Purity of Fire, Aura effect, and Arctic Armor buff effect. So did the math, and I purchased a Divergent Arctic Armor, so 14% less fire damage taken from hits while stationary. 14 times 1.23 is 17.22, so let's say 17% less fire damage taken while stationary. That's 4 higher than that was yesterday. Plus I got this chest, that's the 6% reduced fire damage taken. I got extra life regen. I haven't gotten the suffixes perfect yet because I need that spell suppression. Helmet has not changed at all. Wand quality is not increased physical damage. Elemental damage per 2 quality. I haven't even, didn't even do. There's an extra 10 elemental damage for me. So, gloves. And this will make sense once I finish going through things, but I have removed the exposure, and I got spell suppression, and I used Orb of Conflict, upgrade it to exceptional, and I used Grand Exarch Embers to get Fire Dot Multi. I purchased 5 Orbs of Conflict. Luckily, that hit on the first one, so I didn't lose too much there. Then, passive tree. Got this Leith Shade possible escape jewel. We're getting Snowforged, enemies ignited shield, where you have -5 resistances. Get the 10% life from Written in Blood, plus the strength. Getting 8% spell suppression from these 2 points. Getting growth and decay for the regen dot multi, and then the 0.8% life regen. There are 5% dot multis here, but I 8% life regen for one node is really good. So in doing so, like I mentioned, I pulled out of all of this stuff here. Moved it elsewhere. I also ended up pulling out of Robust. Was an average of like 0.6 regen across 3 points. And then I got Cluster Jewel. I rolled this Fire Damage Jewel myself. Hit life and life regen with increased effect of passives. So these are giving me 16% fire damage, 13 life, and 2% life regen per second. Then I decided to see if there was a Cooked Alive Master of Fire medium cluster jewel. Sure enough, there was. So Cooked Alive gives me 15% chance to ignite and -5 fire res. And nearby enemies have fire exposure. So that problem is just solved there. I got my Sublime Vision in here because I lost this dual socket there. And then this one up here has, I got life regen on this. So these are giving me spell suppression and another 6% spell suppression here. So currently I am sitting at 58% chance to suppress spell damage. That is missing 1% on my chest. Then I purchased a new helmet. I figured, I was looking at my current helmet, I was like, what's on this that I need? Like, I need the intelligence. Absolutely need the intelligence. And then what? Because you can craft like I did here, costs an X, but I could craft better Fizz taken as fire. I don't need the fire res. So I was like, I need to search for a helmet that has spell suppression, it has intelligence, and it has life. And I got those three things, open prefix, so that I could craft Fizz taken as fire. I still need some prefix divines, but the suffixes are good. That's 22 spell suppression. So I still need to run it through lab, as well as the boots that I also looked for, because I was thinking, I was like, these boots just are amazing for clear. And I could take the Stampede boots for the Whispers of Doom, which that would give me elemental weakness, which is 20% minus fire res, and then your bosses have like 60% reduced curse effect. So let's say you're maybe getting minus 6 or 7 resistances from going Whispers of Doom with these boots. And it's just like, that's probably not the play. Scorch is probably better, but I get Scorch off the shield if I block. Then it's like, well, like these don't have life on them. And then it's like, oh, you can get Ignite Steel damage faster as an implicit. And then I'm dropping Scorched Ground with these boots. Plus they're Titan Greaves that have spell suppression on them. It has life regen. It has movement speed. So these are just an upgrade, and it's still, I'm one short on the spell suppression. So I put this helmet on, put these boots on, 98% spell suppression. Missing one here, I'm missing one on the chest. So we're not quite there, but we're close. And yeah, these boots need the crit if you haven't crit recently. Lab enchant. Keeping things how they are for the time being. One more thing from the passive tree. I got rid of the life reservation efficiency of skills on the mastery and replaced that with the aura effect, because on the chest I wanted to use the Arctic armor buff effect. That's just better for defense than the non-curse aura effect. So I took Herald of Ash out. It's gone. And then I also removed this reservation efficiency of skills node, because if I were to have this, I wouldn't be reserving into my like half-life or whatever. So it averages out like around 3100. It turns out that this 6% life node with the 4 strength on it gives me more life when reserved below 50% than I was getting with the mana reservation efficiency, or from the reservation efficiency here. So I wound up pulling that out. So I am reserving into my 50% life pool. That's okay, because I'm getting more overall life by doing so. Yeah, I think that's where things are there. And then I purchased 60 lethal prides from one guy. They were all corrupted. They were all Brachiotas. 6 chaos each. I was like, fine, I'm gonna buy 60 of them. And I just cycled them through here. It's like, which one's the best? This one's giving me ignites, you deal damage 10% faster. I'm getting 1% life regen, and it has Warcry buff effect. But out here on Holy Dominion, there's 5% Fizz taken as fire, and here's 5% chance to deal double damage, which is interesting for just being right there. Getting Holy Dominion's already like decent damage, and the last 10% ignite chance that I would need, because currently I'm at 90% chance to ignite, and I'm relying on the flammability curse for that last bit. But if I had Holy Dominion, it would ensure that I'd ignite on the first hit, which really isn't that important because I can hit really quickly. The second best one I found was this one right here. This one has 1% life regen, 1% life regen, and 4% max life, which is also pretty nice, but I don't think you beat that Knights deal damage faster. Like, it's just, you ain't beating that. So I don't know if I want to like write down all these numbers on these to like, I don't know that I care to min-max it that far if I want to go hunting for specific jewels. To me, it kind of is what it is. I got a decent one. Fine. We'll go with it. And yeah. In here, I moved my Righteous Fire out of my wand so that I could put Armageddon Brand linked with Combustion up here with increased duration in my Blood Rage. Blood Rage can be pulled out for a Calling Strike when needed. I got my Frost Blink here with my Purity Fire Eternal Blessing, and I still have Righteous Fire in here because I'm not like solely bossing with it. I feel like for bossing, I'd want Frenzy somewhere, just to be able to generate Frenzy charges and keep them up. Maybe I don't know how necessary that is, but then I got my Portal Gem, and I think that's all I upgraded today. I haven't run lab, though. I did get 2 Gift of the Goddess. I ran all of the. I didn't realize I had them, but I ran all of the upgraded lab trials. Wound up getting 2 more, so that's another 14 enchants, and then I'll have to get I want something on this helmet, and I'm running out of stuff to invest in for upgrades, so that's probably where it's going to go. Though I do need to keep farming harvest to get things divined up, and I'm not going to throw these this gear on right now. I want to know if I needed to be super scared of this. So we got Liberated Knowledge, we got Height of Hubris. This has monsters have a 20% chance to cause elemental ailments on hit, and players have less accuracy. Either of those things affect me, it's gonna get doubled. Ignites don't affect me because I'm a chieftain. Let's see what we can do here. If I just get face rolled by stuff, I want to see if I can tank this incineration thing too. We're not going to use Righteous Fire. And I imagine I can just sit here and keep doing this until he dies. The damage is okay. The only thing I gotta worry about is these. I think they lower resists. I just gotta watch at the top of my screen. When that thing hits 10, I want to release as quickly as possible. But I can tank the Annihilation without spell suppression. That's something. This is the test. It killed me. It killed me. Okay. Pull this up here. Searing Exarch. Boss 84. This right here. Deals 23,191 to 34,786 fire damage. But then it has this on the bottom. It says Vol Slam damage plus % final at center 300. So it might do 300% of that at center. And according to POB, my max elemental hit is 53,896. So it seems like I could take this, but I don't know about 100% more. But if I was guaranteed spell suppression, maybe it'd be close. So I don't know. I don't know if that's suppressible, spell damage wise, but still got to see what happens with the balls. Of course. Or try it again. Dead. Okay. I stayed still too, so I was getting the benefits from the Arctic armor. Okay. Okay, hurts a little bit. Regen's super nice though. Look at my regen. This is why I'm not running Righteous Fire, because this would be a problem. Okay, so that's good. So maybe with the spell suppression, we can deal with the slam. That's the only, like, thing I'm wondering. Everything else, it's just free. Okay, so let's try and stand on the outside edge. They hit pretty hard. Not gonna lie. I didn't die though. Oh, I don't even know if I was pushing the flask. Uh-oh, I got touched by cauterized flesh. How much does that lower my fire res by? 5? Okay. Oh, I forgot POB's factoring in the Immortal Call. Okay, we can do this again.
I shall extinguish them all.
Because I need to think about using the fry. Gotta watch out for little runes on the ground. Because that kills you in here. On this build. Okay. Flask up. Oh, got me. I wonder, like, maybe if I could try and manually use the Immortal Call. I mean, it's also not hard to dodge, but where's the fun in that?
I shall extinguish them all.
I feel like I could probably handle the Uber Exarch on this one. It seems capable. Especially if we throw that spell suppression on. Okay, flask. Up. Oh, you're still gonna do that, aren't you?
Until the others arrive to challenge me for this realm.
Not bad, honestly. My fire trapper didn't have that much damage. These probably aren't worth anything. Well, that was fun. So tomorrow we'll probably put finishing touches on this, and yeah, see what it can do with against some Uber bosses. So I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And yep, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Cheers.